in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes.
It is Spectacular Bid coming to the line with his ears pricking.
If Summer Squall in Alidar just drawn away with the lead with every strike.
It's Holy Bull. He draws away in hand.
Down the stretch.
Command Performance is under the whip. Fenwick is pulling away. Emmanuel is in command. Smile Happy comes away with the lead. Smile Happy has kicked it into high gear.
Courtland Simmons with you here at the CS Racing Report, and it's the more composed man in black. It's Will Smith without the slap. We come to you in sky blue, bringing class to the bluegrass. A hopeful Derby dozen, going 9 furlongs for $1 million, 170 points on the line in the Bluegrass Stakes, back to Grade 1 status. And as you look at the field and the point distribution, and you look at this 12-horse field, there are a lot of questions and numbers abound. You've got 8 speed-type horses in here, stalk and pouncers. 2 of those are a hybrid of both. You've got 7 horses from Tampa coming in. You might as well call this the Tampa Bay Invitational Bluegrass Stakes. 2 of those ran at both Tampa and Gulfstream, including Emmanuel, one of the horses that'll take in money, the number 6. 4 of those horses from Tampa were defeated by Classic Causeway, who bombed horrendously in the Florida Derby, adding more fuel to the fire about the suspect nature of the form in Tampa. And then, most notably, the questions behind that. Can the closers with all the speed in here, can they make an impact in this race? Can the hype of the horses that you may expect to do well, the number 6, the 4, the 9, and the 10, Emmanuel, Zandon, maybe Rattle and Roll, you could lump him in with the Tampa horses, he hasn't run well, or the number 10, a horse who has, and Smile Happy in his one outing, running well at the fairgrounds at 9 furlongs, by the way. Can those horses live up to expectations? Can Rattle and Roll turn it around? And can a horse like can a horse like Smile Happy and Zandon come from the fairgrounds and run well at Keeneland? And can Ethereal Road, who comes from a suspect contingent of horses from Arkansas, from Oaklawn Park, run well in Lexington, coming out of the number 8 hole for D. Wayne Lucas? Those are questions. The next set is the prices. There's definitely going to be plenty of them on these horses. Do you feel you can wrap your arms around using them? Because the Equibase numbers are good in terms of tops, but so many horses, quite a few, have had dramatic drops in their Equibase and Beyer speed figures, and some of these horses, on average, have moderately good numbers. So Command Performance, favored in a 1 mile, 40-yard allowance race at Tampa, got drilled by the number 2 Fenwick by 5 3/4 lengths. Fenwick ran a career top of 91, 88 is his Beyer. Command Performance had the highest Equibase speed figure. He dropped to an 83. Rattle and Roll dropped from a 100 in his Breeders' Futurity win at Keeneland as a 2-year-old to an 83. Did not run well in the Fountain of Youth or the Louisiana Derby. Ran an okay race, went 4th behind Epicenter, but he's coming back to the scene of his most notorious crime. Can he turn it around for Ken McPeak, who also trains the number 10, Smile Happy, who I aforementioned, who does come in with solid numbers, had a good run at 9 furlongs. He is a horse you definitely, no matter where you use him, you're going to utilize in your wagering, which brings me to the picks. It's hard to get your arms around Zandon. He has matching 93s. He's not a spectacular horse. If you feel like he's going to move forward off this race, then this number will certainly fit in with what you're picking. The 4, the 10, the 2, the 6. Maybe Fenwick finishes 3rd, the 6, Emmanuel. 4, 10, 2, 6. Or 4, 10, 2, 9. Maybe Rattle and Roll gets a piece of it. Still wouldn't probably get him into the Derby. If you want to take a home run swing, I like this Son of Curlin, Fenwick, the number 2. It's a long shot because there's a lot of speed in here unless he can pinch back and show some stalk and pounce or be relaxed on the lead. That's going to be a key for all these front runners. The 2, the 9, the 10, the 4, with Smile Happy 3rd and 4, Zandon finishing 4th. 2, 9, 10, 4. Or the pick that I think that on average, I think that it's a good bet. You may not make a lot of money. The 10, the 6, the 4, the 10, Smile Happy's my top choice over Emmanuel, with Zandon probably picking up the 3rd spot in the number 7. Golden Glider is interesting. He may not be the best of the picks. You could basically toss that up in terms of the Tampa horses. 10, 6, 4, 7, maybe 10, 6, 4, and Ethereal Road, the number 8, 10, 6, 4, 8, maybe Blackadder, but he's going to have to jump. Look at his numbers. 85, 82, Equibase to Beyer, 10, 6, 4, 11. He's out of formerly Bob Baffert's barn, now with Rodolphe Brissett. He was supposed to run in the Jeff Ruby Stakes. So again, those are tepid tail end Superfecta picks. I do like Smile Happy in here, although not with a tremendous amount of confidence, but I think he's the horse to beat in here in a crowded 12-horse bunch in the Bluegrass. We're certainly going to recap it on this long winding road to the Kentucky Oaks and the Kentucky Derby that's now gotten a little bit shorter, right here at the CS Racing Report.
Fenwick is pulling away. Fenwick is pulling away. Command Performance will not break the maiden eight, but Fenwick will by 5. Smile Happy has kicked it into high gear. Wins by 2.5.
Down the stretch.
It's Holy Bull. He draws away.